How you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm good. I'm Julien. So I was born in Geneva, Switzerland, and I moved to the Bay Area at 12 years old, and so mostly San Francisco Bay Area. So from Sacramento to Santa Cruz and San Francisco, Marin, the East Bay, covered everything. Well, I was 15. My stepdad had a mobile DJ business and still does, and he got me going. He asked me if I want to try it, and I did, and here we are, 25 years later. I started off doing dances, birthdays. I did my first wedding at 16. Yeah, so I did shadow for a while, and then we used to have one of our other DJs drive me to gigs when I wasn't driving yet, and just drop me off. I would do the gig and pick me back up. And so I did a lot of shadow work for the first year, but after that I was cut loose. I speak French and Spanish. Je m'appelle Julien, je suis un DJ de Suisse et maintenant j'habite en Californie. Me llamo Julien y soy un DJ de Suiza y ahora vivo en California. Yeah, it's music has always been part of the house in a non-cheesy kind of way, but Elvis was a big influence, Queen, and then went on to like my first CD was Bob Marley's The Greatest Hits, so and then Elvis was right there, so it was a lot of me kind of figuring things out for a while, and then I got exposed to a whole lot more music through DJing, and I have appreciation for the crooners to current music and everything in between. I was influenced by Tiesto, Fatboy Slim, and Bad Boy Bill. I enjoy meeting new people. I enjoy seeing fun venues. It's just, I think it's an experience where you're part of their special day and you try to make it that much more special. You're just a small part, yet quite important, I think. Just the interaction and just being around everyone. I think it's different. It's a little bit more emotional in some ways, and unlike a club where it's you're in, you're out, but there's no attachment really. I think it's nice. You see that the whole journey up to that day. You work with the clients and hope for the best afterwards. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming your bride and groom, Mr. and Mrs. Johnson. Allez tout le monde sur la piste, je vous invite et c'est parti. I'm mostly mixing and beat matching. I don't do a whole lot of hyping up. I'm not the star of the show. They are. It's not my show. And I'll do announcements. I'll do all the basic announcements. Other than that, my job is on the turntables. And I have 3 closing songs, just depending on the crowd, obviously. It's either Forever, Chris Brown, Lionel Richie, All Night Long, and One More Time, Daft Punk. I'm fun, I'm professional and dedicated. And thanks for having me.